Remember, what you feel, she feels. She will always be trying to feel you. If you feel frustrated, she feels frustrated. If you feel despair, she feels despair. If you feel happy, she feels happy. If you feel playful, she feels playful. If you feel horny, well, it has been shown that male lust turns women on. That actually reminds me, last week I was really stressed out. I had a lot of stuff going on with my day job. And then on top of that, I have the podcast that I'm trying to produce and promote on social media on a daily basis. And then on top of that, I also have my coaching business, right? So I have a lot of stuff I have to do for my coaching business. So I'm basically working 3 jobs right now. And sometimes one of those 3 jobs isn't so strenuous. And so it's pretty easy to balance the other 2. But when all 3 of them, there's a lot going on with all 3 of them. It's like I get to become a ball of stress. And I noticed like last week, I didn't take it out on Nurse Chick, but she could feel my stress, right? Like I'll stop and have to take like a deep breath because I'm just, I don't have time to breathe some days. And I could feel it in her that she was feeling it. And she was feeling, I think, the tension from it. And on her last day here, she wrote like she writes love notes to me every morning. But on the last one, she was talking about how she could tell like how stressed out I was. And she hopes that she's not contributing to the stress and stuff. And honestly, she's not. She's like the biggest stress relief. But women do feel that, right? Like they feel what their man's feeling. And so they start sort of getting all anxious about whatever. So if you're not always at peak performance, they can feel that shit, right? Because they're always trying to feel you out. So he says, this is why the focus must be on you. As you think, you shall become, but as you feel, so shall she feel. Women cannot love a wall, so they want to knock it down. This is one of the reasons why in my relationship coaching business, the focus is on you as the man. She has nothing to do with it. And when I've had this several times now when I have outreaches to men that need relationship help, and I'm chatting with them to see if booking a call would be right for me. A lot of them are like, can I have my girl on the call too? And basically, when guys ask that, what they really want is me to coach their girl, right? Tell their girl that their girl's not acting right. The thing is that the way that we do things in the red pill space, it's not about trying to fix your girl. It's about fixing you, because she's going to be like 9 times out of 10, she's going to be a mirror of you and your reaction to things, how you're feeling about things and how you carry yourself. And a lot of that has to do with your sexual market value. So if you do the work on yourself, like 9 times out of 10, she'll come back around, right? She'll start seeing that you're raising your sexual market value. She'll start seeing you as her best hypergamous option again. And she starts putting more effort in. It's a magical thing, but you have to do it like a sneak attack, because if women know you're doing it, now they're like, oh, okay, is this thing that he's doing, is it really him, or is it because he's got a coach now? Like, they don't believe it, and then they start shit testing you more. So it's like, it's important to do it all as a sneak attack, right? And then your mind is completely blown when you start seeing the results from it, All right. So connect, get that feeling of joy in your world and let it out. Let it live in your walk. Let it live in your speech. Let it live in your eyes. The sexiest thing a man can do is smile, but smile not just with your lips, smile with your eyes, smile with your walk, smile with your talk. Live in fragments no longer. Throw your mental prison off, connect your emotions and the world, your dreams today, and the beast and the monk robbed of isolation. That is life to either, robbed of isolation, that is life to either will die. And the way he writes is weird to me. All right, guys. Oh my God, we have another super chat. We got brother John here with a $2 super chat. He's a Beer Club brother. He's also a YouTube member. He says, Beavis and Butthead voice. You said feelings out loud. All right, since brother Nathan got the booty shaking video, I'm going to give you the Tata video.
Thank you for the super chats. We'll be found
Indeed. Let's do it all again. Online Money asks, why every woman says communication is the most important relationship, yet words don't matter. You want to know why? It's because society says communication is the key to a healthy relationship. But the thing is, women don't want to have to communicate what they need. They want you to just get it, right? And that's the thing, is most men don't get it. Most men have no idea what women actually want. And frankly, most women have no idea what they actually want. They think they do, but they respond to something completely different. So, but women just want guys that get it. And so guys that do get it get more women, and then that's why all the women are going for the same guys, because those guys get it, right? So the key is you got to get it. You got to learn. You got to learn this shit. You can't ask women because they won't tell you, because they expect you to get it. That's why women are terrible at giving relationship and dating advice. Okay. So the next one here is more on you must be gay. We'll try to get through these quickly. I have a very tight schedule this morning. So Deep Dish said, so Deep Dish is another guy in the SOSWA forum, and he made a comment, and so Pook is replying to this guy. So Deep Dish said, women having gay friends is like whites having black friends, something of which we can use to say we have a balanced set of friends. Also, gays tend to be very intelligent, well-spoken, well-dressed, very sensitive and open with their emotions and pay attention to details. For example, they listen. Giovanni Casanova once made a thread about gay guys having women strip in front of them all the time and even begging for sex. Giovanni was onto something. You don't have to be gay or have a list, but if you seem gay, as in having the listed traits associated with gays, and when confronted with, are you gay, give an ambiguous answer, well, am I? That can open up the world of women to you. Women who ask you, are you gay, are attracted to you and wonder why their femininity, which normally makes men cave, isn't enough for you. And so Pook says, I'm in that world that gays get to be in with women. Yes, they have stripped for me and all. I just laugh at them. Stupid girls. A big problem I have is whenever I go like a class or work where I am there repeatedly, girls will begin thinking Pook is gay. Yes, it can mean that you are dressing too nicely. Sometimes I have my sexuality shine too far and must lower it. Sometimes I swing back to AFC style just to shake it off. I like dressing nicely. I feel better and everyone takes me more seriously. And girls stare. But when the gay thing comes up, and it does almost all the time now, I ask the girls playfully, knowing the answer already, the one they won't admit to my face. Why do they keep thinking I'm gay? And the girls say, well, you do dress nice. And he says, what has that got to do with it? People dress nice all the time. Fine. Next time I'll come in with my worst clothes ever. And they say, no, then you'll be called a homeless gay. And she laughs and rubs Pook. If girls ask if you are gay, remember the important thing. They are thinking of you in a sexual context. One of the girls' favorite jokes is to tease a guy they like with another guy they like, pointing the two within a gay relationship. They just enjoy thinking about you in a sexual context. It is a victory. One problem I have now are guys thinking I am gay. Have I crossed the line? Am I now a flaming Pook? No. When I talk to them personally, they respond. You will get this from guys in high school who seem obsessed with gayness and so insecure of their own masculinity since they are still just kids. It's something I haven't talked much about on this board. Envy. The guys are envious. They hear the girls chatter, he must be gay, and think it seriously because they want it to be true. They wish they were on these women's minds. They see how Pook has some special touch with the women, can talk to them with perfect ease, can play with them, etc. One guy's mouth fell open when a girl and I had a conversation completely in womanese. I've learned to speak it back to them. Truly gay guys start off in a denial about themselves and then date a whole bunch of women, sleep with them to remove any doubts about themselves. Alas, they realize they are not satisfied with women and admit they go for men. Perhaps there is a way to turn the tables on these women. Next time I see a hot woman who is not interested in me, I will declare, what? She doesn't want to have sex with me? She must be gay. And what can they say to that? Can you imagine going up to a woman and seeing how that goes over? What, you don't want to go out with me? What are you, a lesbian? Right? That, I don't think that works back at women. That's one of those womanese things that just doesn't play in reverse. You know what I mean? Oh, he's asking why won't he go out with me? That's what he's, no, that doesn't play in reverse.
New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe now.